Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
2022 Chicago White Sox.
Ready to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Here on the south side, here's Nico Horner. The 1-1. That's through there for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And he chases that one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's going to be Dansby Swanson. Good contact guy, good defender. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robert racing over to make the catch. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get.
Now this one stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for three. Throw, and it gets away.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
So two down. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. And he deals. On the ground. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. Really protected with two strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Runner at first with two away. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We go to the bottom of the first. Showing the slab in today's game, Jamison Taillon. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and the guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game. He'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ball game.
Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. And there's one away. Now we take a look at the lineup put together by the Hall of Fame manager, Tony La Russa. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
And a foul ball. Bounce to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Robert. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Back to work, 3-2 now. Swings and misses, 1 down. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Musser. And the pitch. That one misses, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That one felt good, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
One down. Here's Yan Gomes. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Yan Gomes waits. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. 2 away now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Christopher Morel. And a pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Moncada under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom half of inning number 2, leading off Eloy Jimenez. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And quickly one away in the second.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed. And you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Andrew Vaughn now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hat towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Ground ball left side, and that squirts through. Around first, digging for 2. Half throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. And a 1-1. That one missed.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Righty to the plate. Way high.
1 strike.
And now the count filled up 3-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Got him. And there's one down. Here on the south side, and so you spent a few years playing for the White Sox. What are those memories like?
Great city. Chicago is along the lines of New York and Boston in terms of just the buzz of the city. For me, it being my first big league team and big league city, extremely special because along with, you know, cracking the lineup and playing, we had our first child and so many memories made here. So it always holds a special place in my heart.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And the righty deals. And another ball. What about some of your great teammates with the White Sox? One Hall of Famer in particular.
As a rookie, I was sandwiched between, you know, one future Hall of Famer and one potential Hall of Famer at the time. To my left was Maglio Ordonez, the great right fielder for the White Sox. Then to my right was Frank Thomas.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's in at second with a 2-out double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Left field, and it's foul.
You know, real interesting. I think they put me between those two guys because they figured I wouldn't stay in the big leagues very long, so they would have an empty locker between them, and that's kind of how it goes. The big guys usually have some space.
And he hits a ground ball right side on to first, and that is that. One left for the Cubs, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and now Yoan Moncada.
Somehow, some way, I was able to stick and, you know, develop some really strong relationships with those guys, and could have been more proud of Frank Thomas when he was elected to the Hall of Fame.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Gavin.
Next to hit, Gavin Sheets. And the right-hander deals. Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses across to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Leori Garcia up to the plate. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. The wind and the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. And they're chipping away. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here is Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Count is 2-1.
2 outs. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Cody Bellinger. Kicks and fires. That one misses. Now 2-2. Righty delivers. That one ripped. Robert pulls it down. 1 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here is Patrick Wisdom. On the ground to third. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Matt Musser. So now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And the Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Back here on the south side, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
No outs, runner at first. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Luis Robert. Going to count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Benintendi on at first, nobody out. On the ground, a second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one, and he'll keep it for just the one.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Eloy Jimenez now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Robert on the go. Pitching for a strike. Gomes too late with the throw. Safe.
Yeah, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is down low. And the count is even 2-2. The pitch. And that one ripped into right. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-2. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Yan Gomes. The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
The third baseman, number 5,
Christopher Morel digs in now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take it back.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Nico Horner getting ready to hit. This guy has turned into a beast. Lifted in the air, right center field. Robert settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Cubs leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Here on the south side, Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 1-2. Swing and a tapper. That takes care of Grandal.
Now back, the third baseman, Yohan.
Here is Moncada. And a pitch. In the air, left side. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 32, Gavin.
And next to hit for the Sox, Gavin Sheets. The 1-1. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Gavin Sheets goes deep, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-2.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The pitch. Bounce to the right. On the run, throw to first. That's the 3rd out. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, Ian Happ up to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air, and Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Suzuki.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4 hole, Seiya Suzuki. One down, base is empty.
2-1.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Joe Kelly up and throwing. Crochet getting loose as well. Here comes a pitch. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Bellinger up to hit. In the air out towards right center. Robert trying to get to it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Patrick.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Here comes a 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Three-two. Slapped foul. And he deals. Got him. That ends the frame. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom six. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. The wind of the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. In time to Wisdom. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now, Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 2. 3-2 on the way. Right side. Wisdom picks it up. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Luis Robert now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because...
And he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs 2. Joe Kelly takes over on the mound, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Matt Musser. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
The 2-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball up the middle. Anderson to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The catcher, number 9, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. That's hard hit on the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. And a ball evens the count. Bounced out to short. In time to Vaughn. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. So Brad Boxberger rolls into the game, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 45, Brad Boxberger.
Bottom of the seventh. Now it's the DH, Eloy Jimenez. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hat racing over to make the catch.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew.
At the plate, Andrew Vaughn. And the pitch. Lined into right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
Now
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit.
Yohan Moncada.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. The White Sox lead one, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Reynaldo Lopez trying to protect this lead.
Reynaldo Lopez.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
No outs. Runner at first. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Now here is Ian Happ. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Oh, the throw is wild. Both runners able to move up. Aggressive play, and it's second and third now. One away. Two on, one out. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering is fouled back.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Hard liner. Sheets makes the play. Runners tag up from second and third. The run scores from third. It's 3-3.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Here's Cody Bellinger. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jake Diekman, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Crochet getting cranked up as well. And a pitch. Ripped on a line to center. Robert makes the catch, and that'll do it. The tying run comes across, and we're knotted up again. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brandon Hughes. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. The pitch. The punch out there, and one gone. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Leori Garcia. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Kicks and deals. And it's even up.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And now the lefty stays alive. Garcia started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. To the right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here's Tim Anderson. The 1-2. Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. In time to Wisdom. And they take care of Anderson for the out. And that will end the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The line to kick the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The line of the pitch. And that one fouled off.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And one away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Matt Musser, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch is popped up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Yan Gomes. And the right-hander deals. And now 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here on the south side, Benintendi up here. In the air, right side. And he makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox for the 4th time tonight. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Two outs. Suzuki turns, moving to his left. The pitch stays alive. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Here's the throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner. So we are off to extra innings. All tied up at 3 apiece. New pitcher for the White Sox, Garrett Crochet. He has a great slider with tons. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a 1-2. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Anderson brings it in. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Ball to strike. Chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. One left for the Cubs. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The pitch. In time to Wisdom. And that is a big first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now a move being made at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Adam Engel. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Yasmani Grandal steps to the plate for the White Sox. A switch hitter batting right. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher.
Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. A two-run homer, and the White Sox walk it off in extra innings.
Ball game, you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.